Sway, you destined for greatness, bro. Sway, you destined for greatness, bro.
Murder Mafia.
Started back in 99 when I was number 5. My 12 at 444 was star, was born to shine. I was raised in the mud with mama, pop, 3 brothers. Show love like no other. Drama was a struggle. Mama stay home while papa made the hustle. To just keep us good and hide the wealth corruption. Can't picture a moment when we was hungry. Clothes were never dirty. We ain't eat for nothing. Isolated, gotta stay in my bubble. Subconscious responses why I never lost. Evaluated everything that I was. I was made from those who I couldn't come to trust. Graduated to a man from a boy, and I'm bred from the dopest robbing in the hood. And I come from a place where there's innocent blood. You can dilute your life being misunderstood. I came from the jungle, and I know the struggle. And I fell in love with the hustle. Came from.
Thank you for tuning into another episode of Breaking the Silence with Arthur Nikki Nicole, where you can unleash your inner voice. Today's guest is Key Montana. He was born and raised in Mullins, South Carolina. Mullins, stand up. It always warms my heart when someone from my hometown comes onto my podcast. He started out at 3 years old learning his first song after hearing it one time. He has always been a very respectable and helpful person. During his high school years, he was a part of the Junior Marines and the Distinguished Gentlemen's Club. Every Everywhere he went, he sung, even at church functions. He is a natural entertainer, wise beyond his years, and loved by a lot of people. In his mother's eyes, he is the best portrait in her life, and she is grateful to have such a humble young man as a son. So after the countdown, everyone please welcome Key Montana to the stage.
Murder Mafia. Started back in 99 when I was number 5, my 12 at 444. When Star was born to shine, I was raised in the mud with mama, pop, 3 brothers. Show love like no other, drama was a struggle. Mama stay home while papa made the hustle. The jet ski was good and hide the wealth corruption. Can't picture a moment when we was hungry, clothes were never dirty, we ain't need for nothing. Isolated, gotta stay in my bubble. Subconscious responses why I never lost. Evaluated everything that I was made from those who I couldn't come to trust. Graduated to a man from a boy, and I'm bred from the dopest robbing in the hood. And I come from a place where there's innocent blood. You can dilute your life being misunderstood. I came from the jungle, and I know the struggle, and I fell in love with the hustle. Came from.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for traveling to me to have this appearance. So tell me, what inspired you to be an artist?
I gotta say what inspired me is just the feeling that I know, like that I could see I gave people once I started singing, like and the feeling I gave myself once I knew I could sing, like, and the power of music and what it does for people. You know, music can be therapeutic for some, it can be like uplifting for some, you feel me? Like it get people through a lot of things, you feel me? So that was probably like one of my biggest inspirations to becoming an artist.
Wow. And so you've been doing this since you was 3 years old.
I tell people since I was 5, but I already know my mom gonna put the sauce on there, you feel me? So,
yeah, she did. She
know more about me than I know myself. So of course, you know.
So what are some challenges you faced as an artist, and how did you overcome it?
I say some challenges that I faced at first was really trying to figure out exactly what lane I wanted to do, how I wanted to going about putting my music out and just representing myself, like knowing how to represent myself, actually taking pride in who I am and knowing who I am. You feel me? Because that makes a difference in how you present yourself to the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one obstacle. And at first, you know, criticism was also an obstacle that I had trouble facing, because, you know, it was more or less like, oh, now I'm worried about what people think about my music, and I'm worried about how people see me and, you know, their perspective of me. But more or less, like, criticism is important when it comes to this industry, when it comes to the entertainment industry. So, you know, just learning how to maneuver and knowing how to take good criticism and bad criticism.
And a lot of people can't do that either. A lot of people can't take the good and the bad, but sometimes you need both.
It's balance.
Balance.
It don't work without balance.
Exactly.
You know.
I agree.
Yeah.
So how do you stay motivated when you have those roadblocks and those setbacks?
Just understanding that, you know, it takes time. Like, and they say good comes to those who wait. So, like, you know, just learning to be patient and knowing that, like, God not gonna give me nothing no faster than what I needed and no later. You know, it's gonna be on time. So everything is really with God's timing. You know,
absolutely,
with God's speed. You know,
exactly, it is on God's time. I agree with that.
No, it definitely is.
So, what message do you hope that your supporters will get from your music?
That we all human. And that we people, like, you know, people make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Like we all human. You feel me? I'm a normal person just like everybody else. Like, me singing don't make me no better than anybody else. Like, everybody got their own purpose. Everybody got their own life to live. Like, just live it to the fullest. Live
Right.
it like it ain't no tomorrow. You feel me?
Right, because tomorrow is never promised.
Never,
Never.
never, never, never promised.
Never promised. So we do have to take it day by day.
Yeah, yeah.
So that leads to my next question. So how do you handle criticism and negative feedback about your music?
I can say, you know, I take heed to it because, like I said before, criticism is important, and like I know that criticism gonna come, but it's a matter of, you know, how to maneuver it and how to take heed to it, because somebody can tell you something and you can take it in the wrong light,
Right.
you know. But that's what comes with knowing how to take the good and the bad.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And I mean, they say if you ain't got nobody talking bad about you, then you ain't
You
doing
ain't doing
something,
nothing. Right. You're not doing it
Yeah,
right.
like, but yeah, more or less, like I learned how to take heed to it, because I can't say that the criticism doesn't help me better as an artist, help me better as mastering my craft. So, you know, some people know better, some people know more about what I'm doing.
Right.
So I'm always taking heed to everything.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome. So what do you think is the biggest misconception about being an artist, and how do you address it?
I say like the fame, like people think people be thinking like because like I can sing, or because like I have a certain spotlight when it comes to me singing, that like I may like look down on people, or I may come off like, oh yeah, he think he better than, but nah, like I'm literally just
Being
same little dude from the projects. Like like I ain't changing out a bit. You know?
Wow. So you don't think when you become famous, because you're gonna become famous, you're probably already famous.
Yeah, in a way, but you know, it came with like my reason of why I make the music. You feel me? Like at first it was like I was making it for the people, and then like it got to the point where I started making it for myself. Like I done cried to my own music. So like, and it may be a little biased because it's me making my like I'm listening to my own music, but you know, I know it's hitting the emotion. And
wow.
if it's doing that, then I know that it may do that for somebody else.
Exactly. You know? Exactly. It's gonna touch somebody else's life if it touch yours.
Yeah.
I agree. So if you could collaborate with one artist, living or dead, who would it be and why?
Oh, you took me for a turn with the living or dead, like, cause I'm thinking people who done passed, like Tupac for sure. Alive, I'm thinking J. Cole. That's probably like one of my. I was just talking to somebody about this today. Like I told him, like, I don't know. I think if I made a song with J. Cole, I probably would be done. Like, like I would be done. Like I ain't want to make no more music after that. Like if I do, it's gonna be like for my own gratification. But yeah, J. Cole for sure. It's a lot of artists that I'm looking at. Like more on a home based scale. Like I would say like SOB Cam. I definitely want to make some music with him. I feel like we'll go crazy. Trap Dicky for sure. I know we'll go crazy. It's a couple more artists too, like that I made music with, and you know, like, you know, it's different when the collab is there, like when the connection is there, because you know everybody don't have that connection when it comes to making music. People be thinking it's just as simple as, oh yeah, it's me and this person that make music and we make the same type of music, but it don't always work like that. So,
right.
You know,
right.
Building that connection and, you know, like knowing who you're dealing with and knowing that like, okay, yeah, we about to go crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
You know, I'm surprised you didn't say Drake.
Yeah, I mean, and I like Drake. I like Drake. It's just a lot that comes behind like being original. You know what I'm saying? Like I like original. And, you know, yeah. So J. Cole is probably like one of them. It's a couple more, but yeah, we have to get into it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how do you think that technology has impacted the world of an artist? Because you know, now back in the day, you used to make CDs and give out.
Yeah, and it became different because it was more accessible. Like, you know, everything is at the touch of your phone. So it's like it makes it just more accessible to the hand, more accessible to just being able, because nobody's not going to buy CDs anymore. But during that time, it was great because it's not now. Like
Right.
I tell people all the time, I feel like I was born in the wrong generation, because I would have loved being able to like, oh yeah, go check out my CD. You feel me? And I'm a person to where I want to do everything, leave no stone unturned. So I'm gonna have CDs as well. When my album come out, I'm gonna have CDs as well, like that I can still give to people, because everybody's not on the technology wave.
Right,
You feel me?
right.
So like
Exactly.
you still gotta look out for the ones that's still a fan.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What you think. You're probably going to be the only one that does that still.
Yeah, and it also creates a bigger fan base, because you still got people listening at home. Like I want to be a house name. Like I don't want to be just another artist that, oh yeah, I like him, or become like one of those trendy artists who got the one hit wonders. And I want to be a house name. Like when you say Tupac, you know who that is. You say Michael Jackson, you know who that is.
Wow.
I want it to be when they say Key Montana, yeah, you know who that is.
You know, your mom said that term to me today, that she wants my podcast to be a house name, and I didn't know exactly what that meant until you just said it.
I love that title, Breaking the Silence. That
Thank
means a lot, you know, because it's a lot of things that us as people don't talk about.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. I agree completely.
Mhm.
We have to break the silence. We have to start talking about things that we're uncomfortable with, because
Definitely.
you never know, your story might heal somebody else, you know?
Mhm. I said that in one of my songs. My brother told me to get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
For real.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
So how would you describe your music, the music that you create?
I would describe it as motivational, uplifting. It's some pain in there, you know, just to kind of touch home base, because I mean, we come from the struggle, like we come from the trenches. So, and you know, I wanna be able to represent. I want to be able to let people know that's coming up behind me in the same environment. It's very much possible.
Right.
Like it's very much possible. Like your dreams should go way beyond the stars, like unimaginable. Cause it comes like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it can happen. People do, you know, make it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be that inspiration for them, that, you know,
Yeah,
I
for sure.
can do it too.
Yeah,
you know?
I want to be able them kids to see me on TV and be like, yo, I know him. Like,
Right.
Yeah, like I personally know him. Like, yeah, I wanted to be that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So that brings me to my next question. What is one message you want to give to your fans that has been with you from day one up until now?
I would be nothing without y'all. With first without God, and second without y'all, I wouldn't be who I am. Like, I mean, I'll still be singing, but y'all made me Key Montana. So I just want to say that I'm very much appreciative. It's love to y'all, for sure.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could change one thing about the music industry, what would it be?
To be genuine, to be yourself. Like, I feel like in today's time, a lot of people are just being somebody that they're not, you know, and like, I can only say that from experience, because I can't speak on what everybody else's lives is like. I can only speak on my own. But like, I know that that's part of what comes with the industry, because you have to portray as something that you're not. You get what I'm saying? Like, and with nowadays and age, most of the time it don't be talent. It don't be like genuine music. It be, oh, how many people is following this person? How many people is influenced by this person? Is wants to do something behind this person?
Right.
Feel me? And you know, that's just the way of the world now. But you know, you got me personally. I just want to be genuine. I just want to be known as like the genuine gangster I am.
So say for instance, you get this person to come along and say, you know, I want to sign you, but you got to do this XYZ. Are you going to take that deal because it's going to take you to the next level, or are you going to still be genuine?
It's morals, because I'm also thinking about it in the light, I can't do nothing that's going to mess up my opportunity with God when it comes time to it. Like,
there you go.
Like, I don't want to be dead. I don't want to be dead in this world. Like, before Judgment Day. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's not me. I'm not doing it. And there's many artists that's took that route of saying I'm not doing it and perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's the love of money. It's the love of money is the root of
all evil. You know it.
Yeah, it's the love it. It's the love of it.
Know it.
So I don't do this for the money. Like I would still be the same person singing every day. I'm going bust my note. Like I'm telling you, I got to.
So you know what I'm about to ask you to do.
Yeah, you know it.
I'm getting ready to ask you to put that talent out there.
What you want to hear? You want me to? I can go old school. I can sing something of mine. I can go new school. It's whatever.
You just do what you do.
All right. I'm a matter of fact, just cause like I'm a sing one of my this is one of my favorite songs to sing. It's by Anita Baker. Been so long.
Okay.
So I'll be like, I won't be neglected. I won't be denied. All the pleasure of your kisses, the pleasure of your smile. I think you take for granted that I'll always be here. And just because I love you doesn't mean I won't disappear. Been so long. I'm missing you, baby. Yeah.
Right.
That's all I do, man. That's all I do.
All right. So tell me, what's next for you?
I got an album dropping late March, early April called Project Dreams. Presented by Murder Mafia. That's a collaboration and a partnership, brotherhood between me, my brother Justin, and his cousin. Okay. Yeah, but I call him my brother too, just cause like if they rocking, I'm rolling. So yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So where is that album gonna be? Is it gonna be on all your music?
All streaming platforms. Just like I actually just dropped a video. I just dropped Gulf Street, the official video. It's on YouTube right now. That's basically like the rollout. That was kind of like the rollout to my tape. Okay. To where like showing where I'm from, right? Showing what I represent.
That was Mullins. I know it.
Yeah,
I know
yeah. That's gospel for sure. Yeah. So I'm representing. It's just I feel like if ain't nobody gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I'm gonna support you the whole way too.
Nah, for sure.
So tell everybody where they can follow you, your journey.
Y'all can go follow me on Facebook, Key Montana. You can go to Instagram, type in my real name, KIYAHN_. You can go to my YouTube at 1 Key Montana, or you can just type in Key Montana. It don't really matter. I'm gonna pop up because I'm everywhere like Wi-Fi. Trust. Nah, for real. But yeah, man, we got a lot planned, man. It's about to be big. It's about to be colossal.
I know that's right.
Yeah,
I know that's right. So my final question for you today is, what advice would you give, I say, upcoming artists that was in your shoes before? What would you tell them to do now? Because I'm sure you've learned a lot over the time period from starting to now.
First thing I tell somebody to do is know that this is something that you want to do. Like I ain't getting paid for this right now. You feel me? Like, and like, it's not just gonna come like to where somebody's gonna hand it to you in your hand. Like, you actually got to go out there and go get it. Like, figure out what it takes to do exactly what it is you want to do and master that. You feel me? Everything is levels. You got to start from somewhere. Like, even if it's just putting your headphones in your phone and downloading BandLab and just going crazy. Like, it's practice makes perfect. And you just have to, we're never going to be perfect. So it's always room to grow. It's always room to improve. Never stop. If it's something that you want to do and you're passionate about, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Because you're a lot farther to where you want to be than where you came from. Feel me? Whew. And if nobody's ever told you, from me to you, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot. Like, and people don't know about what goes on behind the scenes. It's gonna be a lot of days behind the scenes to where people don't know about your grind. But the purpose is to do it for you. Don't do it for nobody else. Do it for you. You're gonna be your biggest critic.
Oh, don't I know? I beat myself up every day.
Hey, listen, and sometimes that's what it takes, because I mean, you your biggest critic. Like, if it's gonna take for you to have that self-discipline and be like, nah, you gotta go do that. Like, and that's what it done came down to. Like, I'm telling myself every day, it's a lot of days I feel like I ain't it. It's a lot of days I listen to my music and be like, nah, this ain't going nowhere. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of days I wanted to quit, but then I think about my why. I think about who depends on me. I'm thinking about what all my music does. I'm thinking about my core fan base that's been there since day one. Like, nah, y'all have waited about two and a half years for this album.
Ooh.
Yeah. And that's another thing as well. Like, I've never been the type to just put something out there. Like, and when I did do it, it did something, but what it did show me, if I would have took the time to actually learn what I was doing, you get what I'm saying?
Right, but sometimes it takes patience. Like, you can't just rush everything.
Yeah, absolutely right.
A masterpiece is not made overnight.
my brother told me, my brother tell me, like, his pops tell him we in a microwave generation.
Yeah, and you know
what? So we always just, me and my team. I have a team of peers called Genuine Gangsters.
Okay.
You know, and we're basically just a team trying to elevate each other. You know, elevate our community, elevate us being Black people. You feel me? Like, knowing who we are, helping other people understand who they are and know who they are. Right. Just mastering the way of life for Black people. You know what I'm saying? That's and eventually for all people.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, so, you know, my brother, my right hand, he tell me like, yeah, Pop said we in the microwave generation. Like, we gonna prove him wrong. Like, respectfully, yeah, we gonna prove him wrong, because it's like we know how we coming.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be different.
I hear you. We gonna see, because I'm kind of with him on that.
Nah, for sure. While I'm here, let me go follow GG's_ the team, GG's apparel. We got a clothing about to come out. We already got a shoe out right now called the Nick Walkers.
Okay.
You know, yeah. Next time I'm bring some through and, like, you know, show you how we doing. You know, eventually I'll be able to have everything laid out how I want to.
You know, I got support.
Yeah. We're in the building foundation, but yeah, you definitely be seeing something real soon in the mail, real soon.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna get me some apparel.
Yeah. Got to. Yeah.
He's breaking silence with me anyway right now, because this is the first. So
I appreciate that.
Thank you for traveling to me.
Oh yeah, no, I was coming. Listen, I ain't care if I had to walk. I was coming.
That's support, y'all. That's what support looks like. I'm telling you. Yeah. So everyone that's tuning in, thank you so much for tuning into yet another episode of Breaking the Silence. This is the episode 28. Episode 28, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Breaking the Silence Podcast. Open mic and debate night will be canceled next weekend. It will resume on April 6th and April 7th. So y'all make sure y'all tune in there. Remember, there is room for all of us to win. All of us. And if you do not live by that, we're all going to fail. We're all going to fail. So have a wonderful, wonderful night. And y'all tune in next time to Break the Silence. Break the Silence with Arthur Nick Nicole. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful.